Hello everyone, it is me again. I am actually doing a video today of showing some of my favorite facial products. As you can see, this is a fresh face. The only thing on it is some vitamin C oil and moisturizer, nothing else. This is a bare, no makeup face. Which now happens quite often, one, because I have 3 children and I don't have time to really do my makeup. 2, surprisingly during my pregnancy, this has been a pretty easy face to handle. I'm not breaking out as often, and I am using a lot of, I guess you can say, under eye products, moisturizers, things of that sort to take care of the bags under my eyes. So I am more confident in going out without all the makeup. Plus, this being Texas and being 90 to 100 degrees, sometimes feeling like it is the face of the sun, I don't want to wear a lot of makeup because then I end up just sweating it all off. Or I get sweaty and I wipe my forehead or my upper lip and I forget that I'm actually wearing makeup, so then it ends up all over my hands. So I'm going to show you kind of what my daily routine, if not what my makeup routine usually looks like. I don't have all my makeup because I tend not to wear a lot nowadays. But I will show you what I do tend to wear a lot more. So every morning and every evening, I wash my face. Even if I don't have makeup on, I still have the product on my face. Plus, I'm touching my face throughout the day. I am putting my phone up to my ear, which is then touching my face. I have children that touch my face. I have dogs that lick my face. So yes, I wash my face morning, typically right after my workout. And if I don't work out, then I wash it after I drink my coffee. And then right before I go to bed. So what do I use? I have been using this product for months now. I have been using a lot of different products. I would still break out. My face would get super dry. Never really found the magic potion, I guess you could say. But here I am to tell you that here is a product, Clean and Clear Deep Action Cream Cleanser, oil-free. It deep cleans to remove the layers of dirt and oil that can clog pores, and it has a cool, refreshing tingle. It is made by Johnson & Johnson, so those of you that aren't big fans of that company, I do apologize. This is Clean and Clear. I actually feel like a 13-year-old going into the facial aisle looking for this, but this is my holy grail. I put it on with warm water, and then I had actually recently found this next product at Ross for $9.99. It is the Vivitar Simply Beautiful Facial Brush. This is the head that I usually use. It does come with a bigger head that pretty much covers the whole thing. And I believe that's more for certain parts of your body in the shower. I don't use this in the shower. It is battery operated, so you can twist this. But I don't use it in the shower. It does have a high setting, a low setting, so you can kind of do it how you want. I use it on the highest setting possible, but I put this product on, use this to pretty much rub it into my face, and then I will take a clean washcloth, wash off the remaining, and I pat my face dry afterwards. But this is what I use morning and night and have really had no breakouts. When I do end up getting breakouts, I notice that this clears it up a lot faster. I had been using strictly vitamin C oil, but I have recently received this Red Earth brightening concentrate oil with Kakadu Plum. It also has vitamin C. This is the little bottle. It is a very small bottle, but you only need a little bit. And I will put that on, and then I will rub upwards in a circular motion, and then let that set into my face. I usually give that about 2 minutes to set in. So while that's setting in, I will go ahead and get dressed or do my hair. And then I follow it up with this Loreal Collagen Moisture Filler Moisturizer. This I found at Target, and I think it ran me about $8, but it looks like it looks like a really small bottle, really, or package. It has this nice whipped consistency. A little goes a long way. I've actually noticed quite a bit of difference using this, and I've been using it for almost a month now. And I use this day and night, as well as the oil. Now, if I do have breakouts, or I'm out in the sun a lot and my pregnancy mask or sunspots start to show, I do, after I wash my face, dab on some apple cider vinegar. This is an apple cider vinegar water mixture, and I do dab that onto my face before I put the vitamin C oil on. If I want to get real serious in cleansing my pores, if I am having serious breakouts from either brand new product, hormones, you name it, I use this Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion product. And again, a little goes a long way on this. It's supposed to refine the appearance of pores, deep cleanse pores, and smooth skin texture. And it has a grainy feel to it, but I will put it on. And like I said, a little goes a long way. You really only need a pea size of that. Rub it in so it exfoliates those pores, and then I'll let it set for a few minutes. I believe it does say to allow 1 to 2 minutes to activate and deep cleanse the pores. And then I'll take a warm washcloth, wash it off, and then follow the rest of my facial routine. Now, if I do decide that I'm going to, oh, I guess sneeze, bless me. If I do decide that I am going to wear makeup for the day, I have 2 primers that I typically will trade between. Currently, I am trying out this sample of Coola SPF 30 Daydream Mineral Primer. Small little bottle. It runs quite a bit, so I'm only trying this out for the time being when I'm out in the sun, or if I know I'm going to be outside. And this is my primer that I will put on. It's also activating as my sunscreen. If I'm doing events, activities, things that I know are going to be inside, I am using this primer from Strivectin. It is the Anti-Wrinkle Line Blur Effector Instant Wrinkle Blurring Primer. And it has a very silky, satiny feeling. And so you don't want to put on a lot, because then you start to feel like your face is really oily. But this is a good primer because it does hide those imperfections, wrinkles, you name it. There is another primer that I've only been using for about a week now. It is a hydrating primer. It is from Ciate, the Watermelon Burst. And it smells very heavily of watermelon, which is no big deal. It is a very liquidy, runny, I don't know if you can kind of see the consistency on that, but it is very runny and very liquidy. So again, a little goes a long way. I am noticing that I can wear that with a matte foundation and it still keeps my face looking dewy. So that will probably be my primer if I want to go more of a matte full coverage foundation, as opposed to a light coverage satin dewy foundation. The concealer that I use, this has been my concealer of choice for years now. It is the Photo Focus Wet n Wild Concealer Corrector. This is in the color Light Ivory. They are cruelty free. That's not one of the reasons I use it. I just use it because I feel like it blends very well under my eyes. It covers my imperfections, my pores, my acne very well, and it blends in very well with my foundation. The foundation I am usually running towards is the Revlon Colorstay 24-hour. I use in the normal to dry skin tone, or I guess you can say skin type. This is in the color Ivory. It does have an SPF of 20. This is my typical go-to foundation. It is a very, for me, it's a light coverage. You can build on it, but if I want to not have that heavy feeling on my face, I will definitely wear this. If I'm going to be outside a lot, I will actually run towards the e.l.f. foundation. I forget what color I have it in, but it is very heavily SPF. I think it has more than 20 than this one does. I have to double check that. I did not bring it out to show you. But that is my go-to. It is also, for me, a lightweight foundation that I can build upon if I wanted to. But again, if I'm going to be outside, I don't want to be sweating all that makeup off, so a light coverage is great. And then I follow it up with the MAC Prep and Prime spray. It will not only hold my makeup, like set my makeup, but it will also give me that dewy glow. If I am going to be wearing a lot of makeup and it's going to be a heavy makeup day, I will definitely put this on before I put my foundation on, and then I'll actually spray it again to set my makeup. I don't believe it's really a setting spray. I mean, it does say it is a finishing mist, but I'm not sure it's actually meant to be a setting spray, but that is what I use it on, or use it as, excuse me. But that is pretty much my facial routine, my facial products that I use. There really isn't a lot. I can be done with my face in about 5 minutes or less with these products and still come out looking like I have a very fresh face. And even on days I wear makeup, I tend not to do a whole lot. Like I've said earlier in the video, if I do add on more makeup, it's usually just mascara and eyeliner just to give me that effect like I am wearing more makeup. But other than that, that's all that I use really on my face and have pretty much used on my face throughout this entire pregnancy. I'm not sure I can count on both hands how many times I have actually worn makeup the last 8 months. And maybe that's why my face is not broken out. The only thing going on with my face, and it's hard to see in this lighting, is the sunspots, or what we call the pregnancy mask with the brown spots here and there. But that is gradually fading with some of the products I am using. And that is all I have for today. I will follow up with a video maybe of an actual get ready with me to show you kind of how I get ready, what products I use, and that way you can kind of see how I put them on and layer them. But until then, ciao.